Good morning, everybody, and welcome to another episode here on the NovaCraft server. Happy Monday. Hope you guys have some coffee, some tea, really whatever it is that kickstarts your day. Maybe it's a glass of milk, maybe it's a glass of OJ. I myself have some coffee here. Kind of excited about it. Actually, now that I'm looking at it, it's mostly gone. Anyways, today we are going to be doing a couple things as well as a few announcements, so that's going to be a lot of fun. And up first, we're just going to kind of go over what I've done off camera before jumping into some more of the building. So let's kind of do this and this, bring all that UI stuff up and everything. So last time, you can kind of already see what's going on out there. Last time we started this here rookery. We started a tower. It's been coming along great. I got some windows in. In fact, look, we even got the Todd Howard light rays coming through. Ooh, very nice. Very nice. We raised this up a little bit, so what we can see up there is going to be where the one of the main floors is going to be. I might make it taller, but I'm not sure. But the next thing afterwards was to do the storefront, which is this right over here. So I've kind of laid out a little bit of what the storefront looks like to just ultimately begin with. Now, I've also reorganized a lot of things from over here, from my chest monster into some other chests. Like, I've actually organized everything. We're being smart about it. We're being smart about it. And so I've laid all this out. So I wanted to kind of come in here with you guys real quick to kind of, I feel like I'm being licked by a giant gecko. But I want to talk with you guys real quick to kind of just show off what the layout of the shop front is going to be. And so we obviously have the dock. This is like the loading ramp and everything like that. We're going to get this looking all nice and neat. This is going to be one of the entrances right here. People will be able to walk in. They'll be able to see everything, place an order. And then this is going to be into where they'll be able to pick up their mythical creature. They'll be able to kind of walk right on in over here, and there's going to be a spiral staircase going up. And where that first entrance is right there, that's going to be one of the first landings for people to come in from the backside, and that'll most likely also be where the dire wolves are going to be kept. And then it's going to go up all the way, and we'll pick a landing up there. I'll most likely have it go up a little bit larger, so that that first landing will be where Hot Wings and Brethren will end up being. We'll probably end up doing that. On top of that, the Gekatoas will most likely be sold going this way, digging in that, and having sort of a pseudo like exit over here for, well, them to kind of come and go. That'll be their stable. So I think that's what we're going to start with. We're going to have the Gekatoa, the direwolf, and the phoenixes. I'll to go pick up those dire wolves and stuff like that at some point and bring them back here, as well as the Gekatoa. So that's kind of the vibe right there. This is going to be the shop front, and then also over here is going to be a little bit of a tower that's going to be connected for people who want to like fly in and do everything like that. So in today's episode, I'm going to be continuing this. We're going to get the rest of the house kind of built up, at least all the way up until probably the roof. It's going to be like a 2-story house, I think, give or take. Which means this tower over here, yes, hello, little guy. This tower over here is going to go up even larger. And then this one over here, of course, as well. On top of that, we got a couple other things that we're going to be doing today, which is giving iSocket the prize for winning. So that's going to be fun, since they were the only one who kind of jumped in. I gave a little bit more time, but a lot of people are traveling and doing vacations and stuff like that right now. So we'll end up bringing this challenge back. But Eyes did one. Eyes did one? That's awful English. Oh my goodness. How dare I? But Eyes did in fact win, and so we're going to go over there with their prize. And I will wrap it up very nice and neat. They're going to absolutely love it. It won't be anything bad at all, I promise. On top of that, a few other announcements. One, today and this week's video is a little bit shorter. Reason being, I am currently traveling right now, which makes playing here on the NovaCraft server a little bit difficult, but I still wanted to be able to do something for you all, which is why we're doing a build-focused video. Build-focused building video. There we go. Build-focused building video today. So that's where we're going to be doing a lot of that. I'll be doing exactly like I did last time with the tower over here, cutting back in and kind of showing things off to the rest of you guys. And on top of that, other than that announcement, one more announcement that I have is that at the time of this video's release, so this will be on the 19th, I'm going to preemptively mention that this server here that I am playing on, NovaCraft, will be opening up for auditions for people to come and play with us. So if you are a Minecrafter, if you enjoy playing with friends and making great memories and just having an overall blast, please keep a lookout for not just here on YouTube. I'll be making a much more official announcement next week after this video goes live, so that like there'll be details of where you have to apply and all that kind of fun stuff. But this goes out and we'll be able to have more people come and join us and have a great time here in this world. And you can join me here on Shopping Island, where we can take over. We can take over everything. Also, on that day, we will be doing a collab with the rest of the players here on the NovaCraft server, where we are going to open up the Nether for the first time. This has been live for a couple weeks now. Due to a lot of traveling and everything like that, we wanted to kind of put an imposed limit on everybody to say that, hey, you know, with people traveling and everything like that, let's not just kind of speed along and get to some of the end stages early on while playing. So we all made an agreement, a collective agreement, to just play in the overworld. Obviously, you can see some people have like nether stars and everything like that, and that's from quests, which I think that's No, you? I have no idea. I had the books. I don't have the books anymore. There's a way to, like, bring it up. Is it K? It's not K. Is it L? Ah, L. Yeah, so there is a whole slew of quests through here that'll give us, like, rewards and other things like that. And I believe that's where some people got these nether stars and stuff like that from. So that'll be happening. Just kind of a preemptive. That is... doing math in my head. Hold on. So today is the 19th. Tomorrow's the 20th. That's the collab, which means the following week, which would be the 26th. So on the 26th, that Monday, you guys will be seeing the video going live of what that collab looked like and everything. So that's just like the small little announcements and stuff like that, and what's all going on for today's video. We're going to be doing some building. We're going to be running over to Eyes and leaving a present for them. It's going to be great. It's going to be fantastic. And I might do like a little bit of exploration over that way as well. There was one of those ships kind of there, and I might pull you guys in for that one, depending on how the frame rate is doing the connection that I have right now. So that's what we're doing. We're going to be jumping in and doing the building. And also, friends, how would you pronounce this name? Because Eyes has told me that I am mispronouncing it, which is why I keep calling them like eye socket and eucalyptus and like lavender and all that kind of fun stuff. You know, in fact, I hear they smell like lavender. I hear they smell good. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe they're just like a eucalyptus plant in disguise. That would make sense. But anyways, put your comments down below. How would you pronounce this name? Eyes, you can't do it. If you're watching, you don't get to do it. Unless you like purposely mispronounce it, then by all means put a comment down below. Outside of that, before we kind of jump in, I want to just say thank you again for all the wonderful support that you guys have been sending this way. We have gone over, oh man, at this point probably we got the announcement for like 250 subscribers, and then when I looked again, we were over 260 subscribers. The support has been wonderful. All the comments that you guys have been leaving have been great. The music recommendations, just it's been so good, you guys. It's been a lot of fun, and I'm just having a great time being able to do these builds and just random adventures with you guys here on the NovaCraft server. Also, just while I have the moment and I have the microphone, I mean, I guess I always have the microphone, but you know, I also want to just shout out my editor, who's been doing a wonderful job just balancing everything and bringing life to a lot of these longer Let's Plays here on Minecraft. It's been fantastic. So, with the sunlight setting over there, we're going to go ahead and just get started with the building. And honestly, I can't thank you guys enough for joining in on these. So, happy Monday. If you haven't yet, go ahead and get some breakfast. sit on down, and let's go ahead and get this episode started. Let's jump into that building. Let's go! Alright, everybody, we're going to come back in real quick and just kind of do a little check-in like we've done in the past with the tower in last week's video, just to kind of show off where we're at with the storefront for Rev's Rookery. Yep. So look, this is what we got so far. We have, well, we finished the outline for all of the storefront. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this door yet. Like, this is kind of like very temporary, very placeholder. But if we run back over here, we can kind of see a little bit. It's shaping up really nicely. I've done a little bit of an archway design over here on this side that's probably going to be throughout the entire build. So pretty much everywhere we have everywhere we have these like 3 wide gaps, because of how this is all going to like go across and stuff like that, we're going to end up having an archway like this. Now, I'm not sure if I want to have the dark oak onto spruce. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. We'll have to see, though. We'll have to play around with it a little bit more. Other than that, we've built up all the walls all the way around, 5 tall. You can kind of see this is where I've started like messing around with the defining of the overall shape for this. It's looking kind of good. It is dark oak as opposed to just using straight up spruce. I do like the overall design of that. So you have the dark oak, you have the spruce, and then you have the oak fence posts to kind of like show as lashing. And I might do something similar to kind of bridge the 2 pieces together over on that side. Over here, the little tower, also built this up as well using our handy dandy trowel. Absolutely fantastic tool for anybody who is doing any sort of just block palleting and stuff like that. Highly recommend you guys check that one out if you're playing a modded Minecraft. If it's in the pack you're playing, it'll make building so much easier. On top of that, we put some flooring in, so let's go take a look at the flooring real quick. And this is just the first pass at the flooring. In fact, do I have any extra on me? I do not. I gotta fill this one in as well. But this right here is dead planks from dead trees. I've been growing a whole bunch over there. It looks really good. It blends in really well with the stone. It's better than just straight up stone planks. However, I do plan on coming in and giving it the same type of decoration. Texture's the word. We're going to be coming in and doing some texture with it, how we did with like the building here with the different cobblestone and stone patterns and stuff like that. I'm going to come in through here and place some dead logs. I'll be placing dead logs in and then stripping them to kind of give like just larger plank vibes and stuff like that throughout. Now, I don't know if I'm going to be doing that before or after I start decorating, but that is next up on the dead planks flooring thing. And I might actually also, because if we come in through here, we can kind of see how this blends in with stone. So if I don't actually have, let's grab an axe real quick. I've just been like going through axes like nonstop. So let's make an axe real quick. And then let's go ahead and say, we'll say this one right here, right? So we'll bring this one up. And then let's go ahead and do this and do that. So if we look at this as like an overall gradient pattern, we got the stone, we have the stripped dead log, and then we have the planks. That's not too bad, honestly. That's not too bad. So what that means is I'll probably end up through here just sprinkle some stones as well. Maybe? I don't know. We'll definitely play around with it. Where'd that plank go? We'll definitely play around with it a little bit, just to see how it ends up like looking. Maybe it'll end up being like around the edges or something like that. Anyways, we put some flooring in. We've done that. The next couple things, I'm going to be wrapping up the outside. I'll finish that flooring as well. We'll probably get like a path to make this look a little bit better and neater through here. I need more stone. I need more stone. For reference for everybody following along with the whole building thing, for whatever reason, the origin trait that I picked, I can't just go mine stone, which would be just, you know, easier. what I have to do is I have to go, like, dismantle a village that spawned, like, a couple blocks away. So if we look at the map, I have to travel all the way up over here and slowly dismantle this entire city in order to get the cobblestone that I want, which, you know, has kind of worked out because, well, it gives me cobble, like the mossy cobble, which allows me to get what we've been seeing over here, this really nice texture, which has been fantastic. But it just means every time that I run low on stone, I have to go over here and, like, dismantle. And you can kind of see all the big sand and, like, just square areas that I've already gone through and just dismantled. A good chunk of this village has just been taken apart. I have a few more little, like, things in this, like, beachy area that I'm gonna do, but then I'm just gonna keep working my way through and just bringing it all to bear. I'll figure out how to mine stone at one point, I swear. Or I'll convince someone on the server to just, like, give me a lot of stone. That'd be nice. But anyways, so we're gonna get some more stone. We're gonna keep on keeping on with this right over here, and most likely doing the outlines and stuff like that. We'll end up bridging the gap over here, so that'll look really good. And then also just all the way around the building. It's going to be great. So I think that's going to be, like, what the goal is in terms of, like, building for today's episode. Again, I am traveling, which means doing a lot of this stuff is a little bit on the more difficult side, as I'm doing a lot of this from my Steam Deck. Good old linking things through and, like, kicking off the recording to be able to, like, properly just play. So it's been fun. It's been fun. So we're gonna keep on making some progress. I want to just bring you guys in just so you can see what's all going on. Hanging out next to the Gekatoa here, who, by the way, still needs a name. So if you guys have a name for the Gekatoa here, please put that in the comments down below. Hot Wings is over there just chilling, watching. Ooh, and I got some more trees to go chop down too for these dark oak logs. So I'm gonna come back to you guys here shortly when we got more of the build done. And we'll also be doing some song recommendations around them. So I'll talk to you guys in a second. Alright, everybody, we are back just to do a small little check-in with the build. And also to talk about song recommendations and everything like that. Oh, I forgot something over here. Cool. So we're going to be doing a quick check-in with the build. But before that, let's go ahead and talk about the song recommendation for this week. This is a song that popped up on my Discover Weekly while I was at the gym the other day. And even though it usually isn't something I listen to at the gym, it was still, all in all, a pretty good vibe all the way around. So, other than my cat yelling at me, hello, meow. You want to say hi? You want to say hi into the mic? You want to purr? You don't want to say anything into the mic? There you go. There's a purring. That is the cat. That is the cat, everybody. Just wants attention. All right, we can do this. I can do this with one hand, I think. All right. So, do you want to announce the song recommendation? No, you just want to rub the microphone? That's all you want to do? Yeah. Okay. Well, anyways, the song recommendation this week. I can't move with arrow keys. The song recommendation this week is "The Devil Doesn't Bargain" by Alec Benjamin. Honestly, it is a really fun song. It's got some really good vibes to it. Yeah, no. He's gonna scream at me. I know he's going to. Or maybe attempt to bite me. What do you want? Wow. We're trying to talk about music here, little guy. Yeah? Wow. Wow. Anyways. Wonderful song. It's got a little bit more of a solemn vibe to it, which was really strange popping up on my gym playlist, but ultimately it turned out pretty good. I liked it. It's catchy. It's catchy, and it's found its way onto a few of my other playlists, which, you know, is always a nice thing. Just like all the song recommendations that you guys leave in the comments down below, they also find their way onto all my playlists. So, hint hint, nudge nudge, poke poke. Go ahead and leave a recommendation so I can take a listen to it. You guys have offered some really great ones over just the past. On top of that, in the last episode, I did goof a little bit with the song recommendation, and you may have seen my editor bullying me that the sounds are always a little bit too loud, and I don't know what it is with Minecraft on this particular thing. I messed with the settings, and it was just being just loud and the music and everything like that. Well, anyways, this week there is the small preview with that song, as well as the album art somewhere around and stuff like that. On top of that, let's go ahead and take a look at what we've done in the build so far with this weird cloud streaming setup thing that I have going on while I'm on vacation. I managed to do all of the sides here. We've kind of built everything up. It's looking pretty snazzy, if I do say so myself. I like it. I have a few other things that I need to do, such as detail back over into here of how it more or less connects to the rest of the build. And I'm thinking it's going to be something like with like lashings or something like that. Maybe something like that. Not too sure. Not too sure. It's not the worst. But so we've done that. Over here, we've also got the outline for this little tower, and you can see that I've also started doing a little bit of detailing work for it. So we have the little lashing effect thing right here, or not the lashing, the crossbeam. We got a crossbeam going in, makes a nice little X, and then because of the geometry and everything like that, I didn't quite get the right sizing for a lot of things, and so I used these fences to kind of mimic what we were doing up over here, just above the crossbeam. Now, something to note that I do need to go and do at some point is either put some more stone or something like that around through here, just to make it look just a little bit more complete, because we go underwater here. One, absolutely gorgeous shaders, fantastic, great, we love to see it. But because it's just dirt right here, it just kind of doesn't feel complete. So I'll have to go and modify that a little bit as well, just to make it look a little bit more intentional. Intentional, I think, is the word that I'm looking for there. So we've done that. I haven't done anything else with the flooring in here. I need to. And then, oh, also I did this. I was experimenting with like how I want to do the lighting for the overall build, and I'm thinking it's going to be something to do with a fence post, a chain, and a lantern. Mostly because I don't really have access to like sea lanterns and other glowy little doohickeys and stuff like that. So that's certainly the direction that we're going to be going in, I believe. I'm going to try and do a little bit more work on this build as a whole, such as like patching all this up. This is supposed to be another like little supply chest area, but it might be. Then I was thinking I need to look at the mod pack again, but there might be water mythical creatures. Now I don't know if that's going to be a lucrative market in the server, but if there's like seahorses or something like that, that could be pretty cool. And in which case, this over here would most likely lead down to the stables for them, which gives me the opportunity to kind of expand out over into this ocean, which, you know, is pretty expansive. Pretty expansive we got going on over here. So I'm kind of keeping that in mind. I need to go ahead and I go sleep. Have to do that. Boop. Boop. There we go. So that's kind of the idea over there. So I've done most of that. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna go ahead and like fill in this just to kind of give it this is the first floor, and that's gonna be the second floor above kind of vibe. Not 100% certain yet. I do want to have a differentiator between this ground, the dead planks, and the planks above, and I picked up, when I was farming for the dead sapperlings, I picked up another tree that I kind of want to give a shot, which was the Umbran log? Umbran? Which, where are you? If we go here, let me say Umbran. Because I like the purple. Yeah, so we got these like Umbran stairs. Some really nice like planks, and it seems like a pretty solid vibe. So I was thinking if I do Umbran with Acacia, we get this nice brown and orange kind of vibe going on the inside. So, and if not that, we have the cherry stuff too, right? So like that deep purple, that orange, and a cherry. Cherry's a little too pink. what is this? These are cherry planks. It's cherry log. Is this from binary? What is... What? I don't... So we got 2 different types of cherry logs. Alright, well, I'll figure that out. But this darker red with that purple and that orange would look really cool as like a... On the outside, you're like, oh, okay, yeah, no, this is kind of neat. This is like, it's very like blended into the shopping island and everything like that. And then as soon as you go inside, we're gonna have like the grays and stuff like that, but a lot more of the furniture and the podiums and stuff like that is going to be built out of just other colors to really make it pop when you walk on inside. So that's kind of the idea. On top of that, I gotta say, I have packaged up Eyeball's prize for winning the armor stand contest. Again, a lot of people were traveling around, so they kind of won by default, but that's okay. That's all right. Look at that. They were nice. They got me some new armor. Totally wasn't intentional, but I might end up using it. But they did win, but because they were the only person who entered and they kind of won by default, they've gotten a separate prize that I've left in their base. But they gotta find it themselves. So Elucidid, Eyeball, however you want to pronounce your name. I think I'm gonna leave it on that of, you know, yay, yahoo, yippee. Good luck finding your prize. You will enjoy it. That being said, though, everybody, thank you so much for tuning in. Like, I apologize that it's going to be a shorter episode this week. I really wish I was able to give a much more longer play episode with the building and the adventuring, but the streaming that I'm doing from my Steam Deck to my PC at home to kicking off all of the the recordings and stuff like that has been a little bit more trouble than it's the troubleshooting and everything like that's just been wild. So I hope you guys have enjoyed your Monday. I hope you had a lovely breakfast. Thank you so much for tuning in, and please remember to like, comment, subscribe, and if you're not going to do any of those things, I would absolutely love just a song recommendation. And if anything, please take a look down in the description below. You can see the socials for not only myself but my editor. My editor does a wonderful job here doing a lot of these things. They bully me all the time, but they still deserve a shout out. So enjoy your guys' week. Enjoy your Monday. We'll be back to regularly scheduled programming next week. And also keep out an eye for that really cool announcement for NovaCraft. It's gonna be a pretty good time. All right, guys. Have a lovely rest of your day. And until next time, bye.